for Shirley Temple Black, an American original who died last night at the age of 85. That is the Hollywood Walk of Fame tonight. Flowers honoring a pint-sized little girl who lifted America's spirits with dimples, ringlets, and a smile packed with joy. ABC's John Donvan remembers.
On the good ship, lollipop, it's a sweet trip to a candy shop.
15 starring roles by the time she was 10, and each with a happily ever after, because she really could dance. And she really could act.
Grandfather, I'll never see you again.
And she really could sing.
They'll sing Polly Wolly Doodle all the day.
Shirley Temple was not just the biggest child star of her day, she was the biggest star, period. Photographed more than FDR. She always played a kid who had figured out who she was, often wiser in her way than the grown-ups around her. Her scenes with Bojangles Robinson have been described as the first time Hollywood was willing to put two races on the same screen while letting their fingers touch.
We would hold hands, and I would just be able to do the steps with him. It was just kind of magic.
And then it was over. Her later films stopped pulling the audience. The little girlness was gone, and most of the money, too, as she revealed years later in a rare interview on the BBC.
Out of the $3,200,000 that I had earned from everything, doll sales and books and clothing and so forth, I had $44,000 left in a trust account.
Rather than crash, she figured out for real who she was and would be in this part 2 of her life, a wife and a mother. And then the surprising part 3. Emulating this well-known actor friend, she turned to public service, including, during the middle of a democratic revolution there, serving as U.S. ambassador to Czechoslovakia. But it was how she handled this most personal challenge, a mastectomy to treat her breast cancer, that helped lift the secrecy once attending to women who went through it. She encouraged others to seek treatment rather than, quote, sit home and be afraid, which may well have saved lives. As for her life, 85 years of it, from this...
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Cobb. Mommy, can I go home now?
to this.
Thanks to the industry for helping me to have an enchanted and very busy childhood.
It was 3 great acts, plus happily ever after, for real. John Donvan, ABC News, Washington.
So much service, so many roles. Of all of them, Shirley Temple Black said her greatest was wife, mother, and grandmother. And still